Welcome back. Today we're talking to some of the most unusual political candidates you're ever going to meet. We just saw a clip of Reverend Bud Green, who is campaigning for president. Now, you don't have to vote for him, but at least welcome the Reverend Bud Green.
Jerry and my fellow Americans here, I'm humbled by your response. I just want to say that I have a dream that one day the holy herb known as marijuana will be legalized in this country. I have a dream that one day we will put an end to all racism and illegal immigrant bashing in this country. My fellow Americans, you can make that dream come true by voting for me, the Reverend Bud Green, on Election Day. Thank you.
Bud, welcome. Welcome to the show. What is the, if lightning struck and everyone in the world left the country except your closest friend and therefore you got elected, what would the first thing you would do in the White House be?
Jerry, the first thing I would do would be to hold a joint session of Congress. As we all know, politicians are using a lot of drugs, but they're not using the right drugs. They should all be smoking bud.
Who are you? No, you have, okay, you live out in California. You have a ministry out there, is that correct?
Yeah, we have a religion where we use marijuana to worship God, and I've been an advocate of changing the government for years, and I've always advocated nonviolent revolution, but now that I've turned 35 years old, I thought it was time to run for president.
You have a running mate, right?
I do, and he's pretty well known. He was O.J. Simpson's former limo driver. What I'm trying to do is no different than Marcia Clark, Johnny Cochran, any of those other people. We're trying to use the O.J. Simpson case to ride it all the way to the White House.
Let's meet your vice presidential candidate. Now, he was just selected by you. He didn't win at any convention or anything.
No, but I noticed that after I selected him, Jerry, Bob Dole selected Jack Kemp, who was O.J. Simpson's first quarterback in the NFL, so he took my lead. And I don't know if you know this, but Bill Clinton golfed with O.J. about 2 months before the murder, so he has an O.J. connection, too.
Okay. Here we go, your vice presidential candidate, Al the limo driver.
Well, thank you very much, fellow American citizens. Let me just say that I spent 10 years as a limousine driver in Los Angeles, and the limousine to me represents the American dream. And for 10 years, I let 7,000 different people experience a little piece of that dream. And as Reverend Bud Green's vice president, I will push a federal mandate making it a requirement that every American citizen gets a limousine in their own driveway. We are all entitled to a piece of that American dream. And the limousine is the last bastion of freedom left on the American roadway. Now think about this. It's the last 100% American-made automobile. The limousine, to me, represents freedom, and freedom is America. Thank you.
We're getting ready to take a break now. You know, in fairness, you're entitled to equal time on American television as well as the other candidates. We certainly, well, I don't want to say I wish you luck, but, you know.
Thanks to you, Jerry, we're going to get a lot of votes, so we appreciate it.
Yeah. With you, it's not a chicken in every pot, it's pot in every chicken. Right.
And a limo in every driveway.
Hey, don't cast your votes just yet. Later in the show, I'll visit the Democratic National Convention, and my audience will vote for their new president. Stay with us.